Hey, 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 welcome back to Power Train on Demand. I am Sam, and today I'm gonna take you through a legs and core workout, HIIT style. So we'll be working in a chunk of time and then resting. Our work time is gonna be a lot longer than our rest time, so make sure that you're breathing through those exercises, you're not holding your breath, and you're working through a sustainable pace. All right, today's workout, you will need a mat. We will be up and down on the ground, some dumbbells or some type of weight to be able to hold in a goblet squat or in a split squat, a small band for low band walks, and then we have a longer band as well. So we don't need any equipment for our warm-up. Our warm-up is all body weight. We're gonna get started with 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of an active recovery. Get your trackers ready. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's start out nice and easy with some high knees. So we're bringing those knees up. You have 4 rounds of this, so don't go out the gates crazy. Give your body time to get that blood flowing from head to toe and that heart pumping. If you're not running today, maybe you're marching, and you're marching with those knees nice and high. So we are creating big movements in our bodies. 3, 2, and active recovery. So right here for the active recovery, I'm fine if you're just bouncing around in that spot. You have 30 seconds of an active recovery. After this, we're gonna go into a lateral shuffle, side to side. So I hope you're in a space where you can actually move pretty well side to side. If you want, you can turn it around if you're tired of looking. Just an active recovery. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna shuffle to the side, shuffle to the side. So here, we're just getting nice and low in those hips. Moving laterally, we do have some lateral lunges in our portion of the work today. And I just wanna make sure everything is nice and warmed up before we tackle it. Good, stay low in those legs. Even if you're moving at a slower pace, maybe you're just here today, totally fine. And active recovery. So now we're bouncing. Little boxer bounce side to side. It's just for fun, nothing crazy. We wanna keep our heart rate up, but I don't want you at full speed ahead. We have 4 rounds of the high knees, lateral shuffles, air squats are next, and then we're gonna do a little bit of an iso to bring some heat to that belly. You've got 5 seconds. We're going into air squats. Get your feet set, nice and wide, chest up, dropping down. So the goal here is we wanna keep our hips parallel with those knees. So if I turn sideways, there's no impact in this work, right? So this is all checking out the hip mobility, keeping the knees nice and wide, making sure that my feet stay flat on the ground from the toes to the heels. I'm not going here and I'm not rocking there. Just really warming up that lower body. 2, and jog it out. Active recovery. So we're just acting right here. Maybe we're doing a little dance. Whatever you want to do for this active recovery. You're gonna get down onto the floor here in the next 10 seconds, and we're gonna do a plank. So I'm gonna just show you, you can keep moving or find your way to your mat. Hands are under those shoulders. I'm gonna bring my hips through, so this is my starting position. If this feels easy for you, you're gonna bring those knees up. Holding that solid isolation. Isolating the muscle in the core, so there's no movement, there's no stretching action, just that contraction of the iso. If you start to feel your belly sink, my advice, drop the knees. Keep yourself solid. Do not sacrifice your form. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, we're gonna go through that again. Now, we know what to expect, right? So we have the high knees, lateral shuffle, air squats, and a plank. So now we may be a little warmer because it's warm in here. So I'm real warmer right now. We're gonna go a little bit higher in intensity. You've got 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Driving those knees up, bringing them up nice and high, not arching back from my side view. Here, my core is tight. My shoulders are over those knees. Maybe you're marching, big march. Maybe you want to reach up. Yeah, get that heart rate up. But whatever you're doing, I want intention behind it. I'm not just going like this. I gotta do my workout. No, I'm excited because I can do my workout and rest. Yeah, sometimes we think, I gotta go to the gym. No, I get to go to the gym. Yeah, there's a difference in that mindset right there. That mindset I get to is a blessing. We can move, we're happy, we're healthy, and if we're not at our healthiest yet, we're working towards it. Here we go. Next thing, lateral shuffle. Let's get ourselves set. Drop those hips side to side. Good. Nice work. You can put your hands on your hips for this. Remember, it's just my workout or my warm-up with a little bit of heart rate. If you want to, you can sing along, whatever you want. Try and talk and work out at the same time. You'll feel what uncomfortable feels like, yeah? If you can talk as much as I'm talking, I don't even want to admit this, you're not working hard enough. So I guess I'm not working hard enough. Relax it out. And by relax, keep moving. So we're just bouncing here. We're going into those air squats. So we're gonna open up those hips, drop down to that parallel position because we wanna have good, flexible hip flexors and strong glutes, quads, and hamstrings. Alrighty, here we go. I want you to get yourself set. I'm gonna turn side onto you so you can see where my hips and my knees meet. Down. Coming up all the way at the top. So I have a straight line. Yeah, don't leave the booty behind, bring it through. You have time, you've made time for this workout today. So I want you to make time for the full range of motion of your body, yeah? Don't cheat it, none of this. That's for a Saturday night in the club, right? Bring it through. Hips all the way up. Good, you've got 3, 2, and 1. Active recovery. So that kind of brings our heart rate down. As we recover here in just jogging, we're gonna keep our body understanding more is to come. But we're gonna come down onto the ground, into our plank, and isolate some core, some shoulders, some quads. Here we go. Back down onto the ground, starting position. Get yourself set, hands under shoulders, shoulders over in line with my hips, even if my knees are down. I'm gonna pull those knees up just to get a little bit more of a challenge. My back is flat. I am neither rounding nor am I sinking. Keep those glutes tight together. Squeeze your inner thighs. Press through the ground with the palms of your hands. Feel that core light up. If your heart rate's up, 3, 2, and 1. You'll find it's a little bit hard to isolate those muscles, but give yourself that time. Be patient, all right? We are in round 3. Can you believe it? We've gotten through 2 rounds already, and I'm still talking and standing. How is that possible? You know what's coming. You're going to high knees or high marches. I actually kind of want to call them vicious marches. So you're like, ha, ha, right? Here we go, 2 and 1. Bring those knees up. Core is tight. I never let go of that core and flop around. I am tight over top of those hips, driving those knees. Remember, maybe I'm vicious marching. March, march, march. That's what I do with the little kids in dance class. We're going to march. Here we go, come on. Keep going, whatever you're doing, make it intentional. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, jog it out. Maybe jog in a circle. Oh, jog like you're in a scary movie. Ah, just kidding. All right, here we go, you guys. We're going back. Lateral shuffles. So we're gonna go down into that squat, moving side to side. Even if you're just stepping, I want you moving side to side, toes pointed forward. Set it up. Hips down, go. Really work to keep those toes forward. Good. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Control that breathing. Make the work happen on your time. Yeah, don't let your body get too crazy away from you. Focus. Follow the instructor. That's me, I guess, yeah. Follow her and keep going. And rest. Active recovery. Awesome, we're getting into that plank. By now, round 3, you know where you're sitting in your plank, okay? Your knees are either staying on the ground to give an assistance, or you're coming up into that full plank. If you start to feel your body give out, knees go down and assist us, okay? For safety. Here we go, hips forward, shoulders and hands in line. Lift it up, squeeze those glutes. Focus on something nice. Focus on what you want today. What do you want today out of legs and core? Do you want to get more range of motion in those legs, in squatting? Do you want to get a stronger core for activities like the plank? Or 3, 2, and 1. Or just to help reduce back pain. You know, if we have back pain, aches and pains, our core needs to work harder, right? So sometimes, oh, my back is killing me. Let's work on that core. That is the whole thing. The front, the side, the back, into the hip flexors, all over so that we're strong. Last chance. Here we go. We've got 4, 3, back to the top, high knees or vicious march. Here we go. Core's tight. We start here. That core never moves. It never releases. Tight core. No matter what I'm doing, in shuffles or lateral shuffles, in running, you're halfway there. Don't give up. And if you have to, I mean you absolutely have to, then I want you to have intention. Whew. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Little bounce, nothing huge. We did our vicious marching. You can bounce back and forth. This isn't part of the workout. It's just keeping me moving, okay? And giving you something to watch, because I know you're tired, because I am too, okay? Back to number 2, lateral shuffles, all right? Getting yourself set into that wide stance, driving those hips back. You should feel the most warm you have yet. We're gonna go side to side. The dancer in me likes to add a little touch. Yeah, no weight. Little transition there so that I can go right back onto that leg. Good job. Maybe you're here. But what I'm asking is that you stay low. Don't let it creep up here. No comfort. If you're comfortable, then we need to check what we're working. 2 and 1. Yeah, we don't want to be too comfortable where we're releasing, unless there is pain. That's like actual pain, like from my power skip the other day. Yeah, that was a very uncomfortable pain. Here we go, we're going. Air squats are next. So, turning sideways, gonna give you that range of motion from all the way up to all the way down. Really open those hips. Up, down, up. Good job, you guys. Again, this is the moment to take back your breath. All right, find that controlled breathing. Up and down. Keep that chest lifted, again, to work that core. So if we're squatting and this is happening, that just means we're tipping at the hip. We're doing a hip hinge from our back. 2, 1, which would be a back hinge, I guess. I don't know, jog it out. I'm full of them today, guys. Woo! Just kidding, if you're not laughing, it's totally fine, I'm not funny. All right, we've got a few more seconds till our final plank. And then we're moving into the meat of this thing, yeah? Gonna move into the meat, build some meat, yeah? We want that, all right? Strong, lean muscle, we want it all, right? Hands under those shoulders, hips through. Get yourself set. And if you can, get up in that plank. Isolate that muscle. Nice big contraction into that core. My glutes are contracted. My inner thighs are touching. That's a good thing, by the way. So your inner thighs are touching. Yeah. Press the palms of the hands into the ground. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel solid. Get your brain ready in 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Get yourself a drink, you guys, and we're moving into section 1. All right, so for our first section, section 1, we are going to do a leg exercise into a core exercise, into a leg exercise, into a core exercise. So you'll have 45 seconds of the first leg exercise. You'll have a 15-second rest, then 45 seconds, then 15 seconds to transition into the next exercise. Now, the tricky part is you're not gonna know what the exercise is until I say it, okay? So follow along. I don't wanna get too lengthy in words, so we're just gonna follow along in what we're doing. First exercise, you can grab dumbbells if you have them. It's gonna challenge you a little bit more. If you don't have them, no need to worry. We have a quarter count in there that'll give you the extra work that you need. Split squat, starting with my feet together. I'm gonna step my right foot forward, keeping my weight loaded in that front leg. I'm gonna take my back foot and separate it a little bit so I'm in a lunge. From here, my body's gonna drop down. I'm gonna have a little quarter and come up. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, and go. So down, just a little quarter rep and up. I wanna try to keep my front leg loaded so I'm not coming up and pushing back. I wanna push straight up from that leg. Up, down, and up. So notice there's like a little beat down there and up. Good, keeping that knee tracking over that ankle. I don't want you to push forward over that toe. We're keeping it straight up and down so that shin is nice and parallel. Excellent job, you guys. Come on, stick with it. Keep driving out of that front leg. Work that stability. You've got 5 seconds here. Come on, give me one more. Good one. And rest. Switching to the other side. Feet are together. I'm gonna step my left foot forward, stepping that right leg back, giving myself that nice wide lunge. When I go down, my back knee is tapping the ground slightly with a little pulse and up, down, and up. Good. So we're working some strength here, working some time under tension, trying to get that full range of motion. Now, if you're struggling with stability, I need you to find something that maybe can assist you. So if you're near a wall, maybe you just have your hand on that wall, but we want to see you on one leg moving well, right? Just like stepping up the stairs, a daily exercise that we do. We want the stairs to be easy. You're almost there. And this is the last time you're doing it. You're only doing it twice, once on the right, once on the left. 2 and 1. We are gonna make it down to the mat. We're going into Russian twists. Again, if you have weights, excellent. If you don't, you can up this so you can progress it or regress it any way you'd like. A little bit easier, my feet are gonna stay on the floor. My back is gonna go back this way, holding that V tension, twisting from side to side. If you need, pick up those feet. 3, 2, and go. So I'm gonna go side to side, thinking of my shoulders going to the back wall, going to the front wall. So I'm getting a good rotation in that core. Again, I'm not so concerned about how fast you're moving and if your heart rate is rocketing and you're out of breath. I'm more concerned over the quality of the rep. So we're actually getting good twisting and rotation. If I'm just going here, I'm not rotating my core to that full rotation. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Drop those legs down, give those hip flexors a break. You've got 10 seconds. You can shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. We're going back to do the same thing. After this, we're going into a little bit of a coordination type work. So back here, back in that V-sit, twist, twist. Giving me a good pause too. If you twist and hold that oblique. No, don't hold it, like hold it with your strength. Yeah. Get that good rotation. Feel that core working. If you need a second, perhaps you come up here and then you go right back into it. Don't take too long of a break. Don't lose your focus. The more breaks we take and we get comfortable taking them, the more our mind is taking over and we're not trusting our body. So keep trusting that it's gonna be over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna make it up off of the ground. Take your time getting up off the ground. I'm gonna demo this next move. It is a lateral lunge with a curtsy. So I'm gonna start with my feet right under me. I'm gonna step out into the lunge. Lateral lunge, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna curtsy back. So that leg is gonna cross behind me. Lunge, curtsy. Are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. Again, this can be done with some weights, or maybe we're just working that power on one leg. Power up, stability, balance, flexibility, range of motion in that leg. Good. Back and out. Up, back. A little bit of coordination too. Takes your mind a second to figure out, I'm exploding this way, back. Keep the toe facing forward so we get the stretch in the ankle. Don't let it pop up. Get that ankle stretch. Ankle mobility is important too. 3, 2, other side. 15-second rest. Breathe it out. Feet parallel. We're gonna drop into the left leg. Curtsy it back. Are you ready? You got 5 seconds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we go. Out. Explode up. Curtsy back. Out. Explode up. Curtsy back. Good. Lots of power. Up. Keep that toe on the ground. Don't let the foot roll. Make sure we're stretching that ankle. Stretch it. And back. Good job, you guys. Up, back. Adding weights. We'll take this to a different level, especially here. Up on that chest in a front rack. That's totally fine too. But make sure if you're upping weights that your body weight action is perfect. Like range of motion, spot on. And rest, good job. We're gonna get down onto the ground into a plank. So I love a good old plank, right? It's a perfect way to get that core working. We're gonna go into the plank. We're gonna be on our forearms. So depending on how much fitness you've done, you might call that a hover. We're gonna do hip taps. So I'm gonna load up my forearms, shoulders are in place, bringing those legs up. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna roll to the side and tap. Roll to the side, up. So I'm dropping the hip and bringing it back to center. My hands are in fists, pressing into the ground. They're not holding each other. Tap, so we're hitting those obliques. You may have to adjust your feet. If you can see, my feet keep slipping a little bit. That's okay. Back is flat, core is tight. Almost there. You've got a few more seconds. If you need, maybe you're here and those knees are down, and as you drop to one side, one leg lifts. 3, 2, and 1. Come up off those arms. Ooh. Shoulders on, fire. All right, we're gonna do that one more time for 45 seconds. Find where you can hold the best position in the plank. You've got 3, 2, and 1. From here, if my knees are down, I'm gonna tap, lifting one leg and coming back. Knee tap, up. If you're in that full plank, Great job. I want you to really press through those forearms, tapping those hips down. Nice job. You're almost there. Your shoulders may be on fire, but that's okay. You know what? They'll recover. Everything will recover. All righty? Good, you guys. Almost there. Adjust as you need, but keep that back flat. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Here we go. Dripping, dripping. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go into our next thing, goblet squat. So, if you have weights, if you have a medicine ball, something like this, my main focus here for you is to be able to hold your chest up while holding weight in front of you, okay? If you have a child, pick them up. Enjoy it. Bring them into your life. Bring them into fitness, exercise, and being healthy. Make them know it's about being strong and healthy, okay? Here we go. Keep that chest lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Now I want to keep that ball close to me as well, all right? Don't let it float out. And if you don't have a ball, if you have dumbbells, excellent, use the dumbbell. I just grabbed this because we might have something similar to this in our household if we don't have dumbbells. But your focus is holding something in front of you, keeping that chest up, and reaching that full range of motion with the hips down parallel to those knees. Good work, 15 seconds. Core is tight, elbows are down. Really challenge yourself to do a perfect rep, all righty? One perfect rep over and over. Take a break, we're at 15 seconds. One perfect rep over and over and over again. Then we can make sets, right? So I want you to work for that perfect rep all the time. 3, 2, 1. Once we have that perfect rep, and we can do it 700 times in a row. That's what I said, 700. Then we can add weight. Okay, no, we'll add weight a little bit before, I promise. But only if your butt gets down there. Yeah? Butt down, hips through. Butt down, hips through. Yeah, I sit down, I stand up. I sit down, I stand up. If you know the Dennis Leary show, he says that. All right, you guys, you're almost there. I hope I distracted you enough. 10, almost there. We're going to a fancy sit-up after this. That's it, 3, 2, 1, on the ground. All right, we're only doing this one time through, and then we got another chunk of exercises. Like how I'm using the word chunk today. I enjoy it, it's a good word. Reminds me of meat, like a big piece of steak tip, chunk. I want a chunk of meat. All right, here we go. We're on the ground, just into a sit-up, okay? Easy breezy. Now, feet are on the ground. If you want, you can cross your hands over your chest. That is gonna be a little bit more challenging. I'm gonna call on more of the core to get me up. If you still need assistance, I'm gonna allow you to put those arms behind your head, and let's use those arms to reach up and come back. So 3, 2, and 1. Remember, if you need a little assistance, I will allow the arms to pull you up. I will not allow the hips to pull you up, right? So we want to challenge ourselves that I'm just curling up. I'm sliding those ribs to my hips. And my core is pulling me up off of the ground, and no momentum from my hips or my arms. I also don't want your hands behind your head because we tend to yank on our neck then. No. Yeah, that spine. Oh, that spine is so beautiful and that spine is so sensitive. Let's not yank on it, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Breathe it out, take it off, do whatever you need to do. Wipe your brow. Here we go. We're going into round 2 of just sit-ups. I'm not here to fatigue you to a point that you can't move. I'm here to encourage you and move you forward to the next progression. Go up. Oh, doesn't this take you back to like high school where you had to do those tests You had to do those physical fitness tests, and nobody ever wanted to do the mile run. I always got side stitch on it. I hated the mile run. I walked it one year, I didn't pass it. And I swear I did. I was not always super fit. So it just takes one step every day to make good choices. Food, making sure that we drink our water, and making sure that we move, get the blood moving. Those are your 3 steps, okay? It's only 3, 2, and 1. How about that? Yeah, talked you through it the whole way. All right, now I'm gonna ask you for a little bit of heart rate, okay? Standing up, getting down, standing up, getting down. Whenever we tackle legs, we always do get a little bit more heart rate. We're gonna do straddle squats, okay? So if you have a line on the ground, if you have a Reebok step or something like that, am I allowed to say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. If you have a powertrain step, whatever, make sure you can get that because you can jump up on it and then squat down. Jump up and squat down. However, we can still do it without the step, okay? So here we're gonna boost up those heart rates. For our last 45 seconds, it's only a minute and a half of work. 3, 2, and 1. Down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, so we wanna reach height and then drop. Height, drop. Good job, keeping that chest up. Understanding that we're using our legs and we're not bending at the waist. Yeah, no. This way, keep looking at me. Keep looking up. Look at yourself. If you're somewhere where there's a mirror, look at yourself. Tell yourself that you're proud of yourself because you're getting through this and you chose to move today. All right, here we go. 10. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, and rest. 45 more seconds. Walk them out, shake them out. Shake it, shake it, shake it up. All right, here we go. You've got 5 seconds. This is the last one of round 1. Section 1, chunk 1, whatever you want to call it today. Get your water ready because you're gonna get a small water break. Good job. If you want, speed them up. Make them a little quicker. Up, up. Nice job, you guys. Come on. There it is. Last little bit. Dig deep. Call on those muscles. Call on that mind. Don't let your mind stop you. Make your mind up that you're gonna continue on for this last few seconds. 5, or nope, just kidding, that was horrible. Bad trainer. You got a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What can I say, you guys? We're only human, all right? Get yourself a drink. We got section 2 coming up. All right, you guys, so now we're in chunk number 2, section number 2. Your heart rates are up, you're sweating a little bit more. We're gonna go grab our bands. So if you have a long band, I want you to grab a long band. If you have a short band, I want you to grab a short band, but you need both of them. We're gonna do a deadlift, a banded deadlift, okay? So you're gonna step into that band. You have 45 seconds. You're gonna hold that band out here. I'm actually gonna cross mine a little bit, so it's gonna give me a little bit more resistance. From here, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna pull up. Down, pull up. So I have this nice little deadlift squat, bringing the hips through, squeezing my butt. In 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going down, pull it up. Good, so we're getting a little bit of a bicep pump, I would say. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go down, pull it up. So I'm deadlifting that up. Now, this is not a Romanian, this is a standard deadlift. A little bit of a sumo because my feet are wider, but we're not doing the Romanian yet, okay? That one is to come on a single leg. Are you ready for that? What? Nice, pull it up, good. So we have this nice squat, squeezing the glutes at the top. If you need more resistance, bring those bands up. So I have that nice chest up, pull the bands through. Good job, and rest. So it might feel a little bit weird. You could also come in this way and go here, but I don't want to do that today. I want your feet wide. I want those bands crossed. I want you pulling. We're gonna drive those hips back. Sitting down, chest is up, and I'm gonna curl it up. Nice job. You should be feeling those glutes talking to you. My knees are staying out, keeping that chest lifted up. As you're pulling the elbows back, think of pulling the shoulder blades back in together. So a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a row, a little bit of full body. Right after I made you do straddle jump. So you're probably out of breath, but I want you to control that breathing. Keep the chest lifted. You only have 8 more seconds here. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Done with her. Down here. Now we're gonna set up a side plank. Earlier in section 1, we did the plank with the hip taps. We're gonna set up a side plank. So I need you to pretend you're on the beach and you're lounging and you're watching everybody. Don't you wish we were all there? Arm is underneath you in a nice right angle. Shoulder on top of that elbow. Shoulder in line with my ribs and my hips. I'm gonna pull this leg back. So if you're looking at me from on the side, it is a straight line. I'm gonna use my knee as an assist. If you have a side plank and you know it, you know where to go. 3, 2, and 1. We're going back to that iso. So here in my isolation land, I am going to think of keeping my glutes forward. So what we tend to do is we like to roll this shoulder forward. No, let's open that chest. Let's be proud of what we're doing today. Keep that knee in line with that hip. I want you to squeeze this oblique up. So almost think of an arc up into the oblique, keeping the chest up. If you need some assistance with that, perhaps you're bringing that arm up, but you're really tucking that lower body. That's where we're working. I'm digging that arm into the ground. I'm not lifting my arm here. Forearm is engaged. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna set it up on the other side in 15 seconds or less. Arm down, shoulder over elbow. Shoulder in line with rib, in line with hip. Shoot, bringing that leg back. Bend the leg. You've got 3. Arm up. 2, 1, up. That did it. In 15 seconds, we got that set up. When you're up there, find the adjustments you need. If you're feeling yourself falling forward, if you can see that shoulder, it's not right. Bring it back, chest forward. My powertrain logo is straight forward. Now that you've got yourself set, your kickstands here, pull that oblique up. Find where you can really dig into that oblique, keeping that chest lifted. Don't let it sink. Don't give in. Don't give in. Come on, lift it up. You're gonna feel that glute working. You only have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. You know what? Stay on the ground. I'm gonna be nice to you right now, okay? We're gonna go into glute bridges, okay? So we're gonna set it up like a sit-up on my back. Now, if you need both legs through the whole thing, you're staying here and down, giving that good pause at the top, driving through those heels. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna go up, leg, release down. All right, so you're going double up, single out, down. Are you ready? In 3, 2, and 1. So maybe we're staying here, getting that good glute bridge. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Feel the hip flexors stretch. Knees stay up to the ceiling. Don't let them frog pump. No. We're going up. And again, if you want a little bit more progression, you're gonna alternate those legs. So up, extend, down. Yeah, so we're shifting the weight into one leg and we're lowering it down on that leg. Only if you need the progression. If not, then you're staying here. You're getting that good booty pump. Booty pump, yeah. 3, oh, just kidding. 3, 2, 1. Don't get mad, it was only 2 seconds off, okay? Here we go, shake them out. You can bring those neat legs back. Give a nice rock back and forth. You've got a few seconds. Get yourself set. Heels are close to my glutes. Arms are down on the ground. 2 and 1 up. Good. we're really getting into every part of that lower body. So we're getting those obliques, we're getting the core, the abdomen, we're getting into psoas next. Look at that. You're not even gonna get off the ground. I'm giving you such a treat right now of laying down and working, okay? But as long as you're working, don't cheat yourself. Hips up, extend, lower down. 15 seconds left to go here. You want that beautiful peach booty? And yes, men too, okay? This is not just a woman thing. We want to see some booties on all the humans out there. You and rest. Good. All right, so we're gonna stay on the ground again. So we just did our side plank into our hip bridges. We're gonna go into a bicycle crunch, okay? So I'm gonna go against everything I said, and you are gonna put your hands to your head, but fingertips to temple, okay? So this is how we gauge it. My fingertips are gonna stay here on my temples. They're not gonna go here. As soon as we go back here, we overcompensate and we yank. So this is a guide. Elbows are out. I'm gonna be down on that ground here, long and lean. I'm gonna crunch up into a C. So I've shifted my ribs to my hips. Elbows are out. I'm gonna extend one leg, and look at you, hi. And then I'm gonna extend the other leg. Are you ready to do this for 45 seconds? 3, 2, 1. Twist, back, twist, back. Good job, you guys. We wanna try to keep those shoulders off of the ground. If your lower back is lifting, so if I'm extending my leg and I'm losing control here, excellent. That just means you're tapping the leg down and up and down. So I'm not extending the weight of my legs. I'm just releasing one leg down. I'm gonna still get a core work without compromising my form and lifting my back. If you are not lifting your back, then you're staying with that extension. 3, 2, and rest. All right, does that all make sense? I know I was talking the whole time. Fingertips to temple, elbows out, tapping the toe if your back is lifting. You've got 4, 3, 2, C, crunch, and bicycle. Bicycle, good. Extending that leg down. If you're starting to feel strain in your lower back, remember the tap. But the whole time, we're isolating those shoulders up. ISO up, ISO up. Good job, you guys. If you need to take a second, breathe it out. Come right back to it. Good work, you guys. You've got 15 seconds here. Then we're going into a real tricky trick. I love it, okay? Almost there. You probably get scared when I say, oh, I love it. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, my core is on fire. All right, so now I've worn out your legs, I've worn out your core. I hope I haven't worn out your spirit, okay? We're gonna go into a Romanian deadlift, okay? Single leg, so pendulum is also the terminology that we use. So one leg here, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna reach towards that foot and I'm gonna come up, okay? This leg is purely for stability. Think of it as a bicycle and it's like my kickstand, right? It's keeping me upright. If I don't need that, which maybe we're there, maybe we're not, it's totally fine. I'm gonna go down, pull, down, pull. So I look like a cartoon character running out, crunching in. Are you ready? 45 seconds on one leg in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna reach the opposite hand to my leg that's down, crunch, down, crunch, down. Good. Now, I don't wanna bend my knee any more than like a 45 degrees, so don't think of it as a squat. That is much harder. It's a hinge. Soft knee, reach, pull, reach, pull. Good. This is all stability here. On one leg, if you need to tap, you're tapping here. reach, tap. Good. Losing my balance. Yep, me. Here we go. Whoa. Save it. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, that was a mess. Erase that or just fast forward through that part. We're going to the next leg. Left leg, pop it. You're beveling like a dancer. Tricked ya. Here we go. So from here, we're reaching opposite hand, down. Now pull through if you're getting that crunch. Crunch, down, crunch, down, crunch. So you should feel maybe a little bit of the instability of that leg. If you have running shoes on, that heel of your shoe might be pushing you around. I want you to think of your foot working to keep that balance, yeah? If you want, kick your shoes off. I don't care, right? I want you to feel grounded. I want you to feel solid. Maybe you're tapping in. Maybe you're tapping back and coming forward. Maybe you're here for today. I love that. I love that for you and your journey, because sooner or later, you're gonna be here with consistency, dedication, and that promise to yourself to drink water, eat well, and work out. Done with that one. Look at that. All right, last thing. I'm gonna boost those heart rates up. Are you ready? This is an easy breezy one. You all have seen this. A speed skater. So we just worked unilateral strength and balance. Now we're going in unilateral side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Back and forth. This is it. This is your last minute and a half of work today. All righty? So you've got some heart rate. You've got some strength. You've got some stability. You've got core work. You've got flexibility. You got it all, right? Maybe you're taking that back leg up. Here we are. Give me a little crunch to the side. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways we can get movement and strength. Tapping, maybe crossing. Maybe we're gonna reach for the ground. Get a little bit more front of the core. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. 45 seconds left of your work today. What do you have left? What do you want out of this last 45 seconds? Prove it to yourself. We can do this together as a team. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. Good. Here it is. This is your last moment to get your last little bit of work in. Where are we at today? I want you to finish this. Write down moments that you were proud of. What did you do for the full 45 seconds? What would you like to work on the next time you turn me on? Okay? 15 seconds left. Set goals for yourself. Even if it's just to get through 45 seconds of work without stopping. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Holy moly, that was a lot today. I am tired, I'm sure you are. Get some water. But real quick, let's do a quick cool down. I don't want you just stopping. Breathe it up. Blow it out. Soft knees. Give me a nice wide stance. Breathe it in. Blow it out. One more time. Breathe it in. Blow it out. As you blow it out, I want you to drop one arm, reach the other one up. Feel that stretch in the oblique. Turn your head down and look at the ground. And up. Again, we're gonna reach down. Let the body relax down. Oh, yeah. Feel those obliques. Turn your head to look at the ground. And come up. I'm just gonna step sideways so that you can see me. Stepping back, putting one foot forward. Heel is down, toe is up. My weight is in my bent leg, my hips. Drive back. My hands Press on the leg that is bent, never the one that is back stretching. Releasing down. Stretching is gonna help with our mobility. It's gonna help with us not being too sore tomorrow. Breathe. It also brings our heart rate down at a natural pace, so we're not just stopping and then walking into the next thing. Give yourself time and give your body the honor that it deserves, and say thank you and stretch it out. We warm up all the time. We would never do a warm up. We would never go and just run, right? We want to get warm, so we got to get cool too, all right? Big things when it comes to fitness and health. Always making sure that we're warming up, getting a good workout in, cooling down, hydrating afterwards. Bring that right leg up, drop the knee down. We're just gonna do all standing stretches, just bringing you down nice and easy. Keep the knee in, try not to let it float out. All the little tricks that you've learned. Whoa, that one, not very good. Thumb on your belly button, arm out to the side. I've always learned tongue to the roof of the mouth. Helps you with your balance. Switch legs, whatever works for you. Knee is down, core is tight. Bottom line, core is tight. That's what's gonna help you balance. Yeah, press those shoulders down. Keep breathing. Nice job today, you guys. You got about 5 seconds here. Make sure when you're done here, you're drinking your water, rehydrating, eating something nutritious to fuel that body. Both feet out. Let's take 2 more deep breaths in. Up, blow it out. 1 more, up, blow it out. Nice job today, you guys. That was legs and core with Sam on Powertrain On Demand. I'll see you next time.
Awesome workout today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our page for more content just like this.